it's very bad when any fan, any casual fan, can look at your team and say, that's embarrassing. You know? One thing is to lose, and to say, oh, your Dolphins suck. Another thing is to be like, like you're shocked. Like, what is that? You know, people don't even watch football, see what's happening. Their family members are excited about the start of the Dolphins season. They see that. And it's like, performances like that are how you make sure that you don't get new fans. You know? And it's really sad. What's even more sad is that there's still like 6 minutes of this guy talking. Oh my god, he talks.
I think you have to utilize history and your experiences and understand that there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat, so to speak. Your NFL season is 17 weeks. Week 1, are you kicking your feet up and sitting in the sun after a win? Or are you overcooking that? Right now we have one loss, and our job is to learn from both good and bad, but to continue to progress so that you can play meaningful football that actually matters and win those games down the stretch of the season. So I think the biggest thing, you learn it both ways. We've had our first 2 years here, I was doing the inverse. You're still doing it regardless. It's the same, where you're trying to get people connected to their game and develop it and grow the overall collective football.
Nobody on this offense has blossomed. Give me one. Give me one name. Tua? No. No, Tua just finally overcame a coach that hated him. Austin Jackson? No. I think the light just turned on for him. Teron Armstead, clearly not. Patrick Paul? I think he was always going to be who he is. We're seeing it. This is his first shot. Obviously, our rookies this year is too early to tell. Aaron Brewer, free agent signing. He wasn't developed here. The guy from Pittsburgh you signed wasn't developed here. All these backup linemen that we see come in and out, some of them I've been hearing their names for years, and where are they now? Receivers? Waddle has regressed. Waddle was a possession receiver. Not that he's supposed to be, but he was. He can't take a hit now. He's always injured. Tyreek is Tyreek. Malik? Maybe he's just not injured. Give me one. Achan? That's what you got when you drafted him. Mostert, again, develop somewhere else. Give me one player. Just one. That has improved his game. Don't even get me started on the tight ends. Give me one player that has improved his game from when Mike McDaniel started to right now. Not before McDaniel got there. No, from when he became coach to right now. It is a downwards trend for everybody in those skill positions and the O-line. I don't know why people don't understand that this guy is the reason why your team is what it is.
That's obviously where our mindset is and where our focus lies.
Last question.
Thank God.
Mike, how do you feel like the narrative?
Another game coming up in T-minus 6 days.
Oh my God. He's the same guy that he's always been. So how are you going to sell to me that there's this culture change, right? Things are different. How are you going to sell that to me? But you're literally the same dude. Same long-winded responses. Same message. Every bit of adversity is something to learn from. It's a good thing it happens so we can learn from it. I've learned everything I need to learn about Mike McDaniel. He won't be giving very many of those press conferences anymore for the Miami Dolphins. He doesn't get past Buffalo. He's going to get fired. I'm very confident in that. I don't see how this team is even better than New England. Mike Vrabel, the last time Mike Vrabel played against Mike McDaniel, he crushed our soul as coach of the Tennessee Titans when they came back and scored 15, 16 points in the final 4 minutes. Yeah. We're cooked. Okay.
How about in the run game?
Run game, I feel like we were solid. The reps we did have in the run game, I feel like it was good. We got efficient movement, efficient yards.
Yep.
And we just got to stick to it.
Yep, they did. They just gotta stick. They just gotta stick to it. Your starting center is in front of a podium saying we just gotta stick to the run. Yeah, Mike, please. Okay, maybe Tua doesn't turn the ball over 3 times in the first half. I'm sorry, twice in the first half. Next game. And if he doesn't, there's even less excuse for why you don't run the ball. They could have still tried to run the ball. Let's not forget, that sack, fumble, happened on a deep play action drop. They were going deep. It was like 2nd and 10 or something like that. Not really sticking to the run there, right?
Yeah.
You know, we can't have it happen. You know, we practice all week, and we got to go out there and trust the game plan and trust what we are coached to do.
Was it surprising? Because Mike mentioned that, like, a lot of...
Trust what we are coached to do. I just want to hear how he says that word one more time.
You know, we can't have it happen. You know, we practice all week, and we got to go out there and trust the game plan and trust what we are coached to do.
Coach to do. Except there's something so smug about him that's like, yeah, that's what we're told to do.
You know, doing some uncharacteristic things that we haven't been showing in practice and things like that. But, you know, like I said, we just got to get back.
Of course, because in practice you haven't actually been hitting anybody. And maybe not this guy. This guy will kick my ass. But they're all freaking soft. That's why they saw things that were uncharacteristic. Because they're soft. And so when they play a real team, they get punched in the balls, which is what Tyreek said yesterday.
In that same vein, I guess, what was the move?
Poor freaking Alec Ingold, man. For some reason, there was this play where Tua was like, almost threw another pick. It would have been disastrous. I mean, it already was. He just throws it to a defender. And the intended target is Alec Ingold, who for whatever reason was running like a 12-yard hitch in the middle of the field. Like if he's freaking Darren Waller or some like pass-catching athlete. How does that happen? Bless his soul. Poor Alec Ingold. I mean, you see, it's a play like that where a player like Alec Ingold, you know, a very respectable guy, but there's no way he's not, like, in the back of his head thinking, like, why is my coach putting me in position to run a 13-yard hitch route? And then when the ball's coming at him, it must be another layer of, like, why the hell is Tua throwing this ball at me? It's puzzling. Miami Dolphins this season are a puzzle. A puzzle of just trash. That wasn't very clever. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle that every piece like is like You don't know what it is because it's so weird. But then when you put it all together, it's just this giant, like, image of a dumpster carrier that's like out in the middle of like some bay off the New York coast. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but the Dolphins are trash.